Coming up in this episode of Outlook TV, Surrey Pride Festival.
Halifax hosting the Pussycat Dolls.
Puerto Vallarta Pride with Kim Kuzma and the Pulpito Drag Derby. And much, much more. Hello and welcome to Outlook TV. I'm Rebecca Wyman.
And my name is T. We'd like to thank the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh Nations for the honor and privilege to film this episode of Outlook TV on their traditional unceded lands.
Outlook TV is the queer news magazine show that brings you the stories that matter the most from coast to coast. And we're going to kick it off in Surrey, checking out Pride.
Yes, Pride happens year-round, not just in 1 month.
Hi there, it's Patrick Massey from Outlook TV, and we're here at Central City for Surrey Pride 2022. They've got a wonderful, diverse lineup of entertainment and lots of other functions, and let's go check it out.
We're here to unite and to bring our entire community together. So that's what we're after. Just a good time and a little bit of compassion and common decency. It's really easy.
It's such an honor to be able to have the opportunity to be visible. Yes, well, I think that's what Pride is really about. It started off as a fight to make sure that we as human beings were treated with dignity and respect. And we continue the fight until every single person can walk and love who they want to love and be who they want to be. And the fact that we all have that opportunity and responsibility to encourage self-esteem in every single person. And it takes work. And so when you mentioned about visibility, I really think it's very important to make sure that we share the stories of where we're from, because that's the beauty of diversity. It is it's such a collection of lived experiences from all over.
Had your hand on my chest just to see if I beat like the rest.
I have a message that I want to preach, and I feel like people need to know that people just need to be loved. So whether people are struggling with addiction or how they feel about themselves or whatever, there's always an outcome, and just to love each other is the answer.
It is exactly my first Pride ever. I moved to Canada 2 years ago in 2019. After that, there was no Pride. So this is my first actual Pride ever.
I wanna drink in my cup, down a couple shots till the DJ then we're ready. We're hitting up the floor.
It is absolutely diverse. We have country and western singers. We have a youth that has written all his own music. He's hip-hop, sort of grunge. He's amazing, Jesse Schulte. We have so much stuff. We have a Bryan Adams tribute band. And, of course, the last time we did this, we rocked the house with the Short Notice Band. In our drag show, we not only have the Apama, the Court, but we have the incomparable Jolene the Queen, Raw Queen. We have Just It a Bit. We have the amazing Carlotta Girl, of course, Bernie, Summer Clearance, myself, Miss Adrian. We're bringing you one of the hottest drag shows you'll ever see here on the stage and in Surrey. So diverse. We're here to talk about being open and welcome.
This is Patrick Massey for Outlook TV.
Now we're going to head out to Victoria to check out the Pride Parade.
Amazingly, Fancy was there and she did not melt.
She's a tough cookie.
Did someone say parade? I am totally down for the Victoria Pride Parade. Tons of floats, and again, we're in person, so let's go celebrate together.
Happy Pride Victoria, it's me, Shalita Cox. I'm here with RBC in the Marshalling area for the Victoria Pride Parade. Coming back after COVID, we are so excited and so happy. It's gonna be such a great day. Everyone's here showing their strength in numbers with our amazing queer community, and I can't wait to see you there.
We are here just about to start the Pride Parade in beautiful Victoria, BC. I'm Shauna from Victoria Buzz. We are so excited to be a part of this year's Pride Parade. It's actually our first parade ever as a media outlet, and we can't wait to see all of the beautiful people. Thank you so much. See you later.
Happy Victoria Pride! Happy Victoria Pride!
Happy Victoria Pride!
Happy Pride, everyone. My name is Empress Fancy Pants for Outlook TV.
We're going to have to take a break now.
Yeah, Rebecca and I are clashing a little bit, so I think we need to get another print on our bodies.
I think the stripes are perfect. Welcome back. You're watching Outlook TV.
We're headed international to Puerto Vallarta's Pride, where Kim Kuzma hosted the drag derby.
Woohoo! Canadian content in PV.
One of the most popular destinations to travel to by LGBTQ plus Canadians is Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I had a chance to visit PV during their Pride in May.
When I opened 11 years ago, there was no pride, there was no nothing. We had some carnival, Mardi Gras, there were some floats. And I think Pride started like 8 years ago. And first there was a small parade, and it's getting bigger every year. It's yeah, definitely. And this year it's they really organized well, and a lot of police. The bomberos, the firemen are involved walking with us, the mayor was there. So yeah, it's really, it's getting quite big for Puerto Vallarta. So a lot of people come here as for the holiday, and I'm always surprised because Vallarta is not Montreal, it's not Vancouver, it's not Amsterdam, but it's good. Yeah. They came up with a theme out of justice, but it was more a theme for the whole Pride. But they were saying everybody who will be walking or with the float in the parade, you can have your own theme. So I came up with a theme. I'm from Europe and the Netherlands. And here in Mexico, you don't hear so much about what's going on there, the war, Ukraine and Russia. and I don't want to get too much involved with it, but I thought let's do something. We didn't win, but more important, we get so much applause. People were bringing me flowers just to support me, to say thank you what you did.
Number 8, Upper 90 Velvet, and number 9, Yaya Monroy. Give it up for our contestants today.
A popular event during PV Pride is the Drag Derby. This year it was hosted by Canadian singing artist Kim Kuzma.
Today I'm hosting with Brian Kent. This is Drag Derby. We haven't done it for 2 years now, so with COVID, so that everyone is so excited to see this happening again. Any of these people that can run down these streets in heels. Don't forget, when you see a drag derby, like I've seen them in Algonquin, Maine, they have flat ground. This is cobblestones. It's tough. This is tough.
Reporting for Outlook TV, this is Mike Keeping in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
And now we're going to follow Carlotta Girl to Cornerbrook, Newfoundland.
The rainbow stretches from coast to coast.
Today, one of Vancouver's top drag artists, Carl McDonald, aka Carlotta Girl, is going to take us on a journey to the east coast of Canada, where she went and celebrated Pride celebrations in Cornerbrook, Newfoundland. Join us as we head back east.
Here we are at Cornerbrook Gay Pride. Me and the husband are having a fabulous time. People are so happy here. We couldn't be more proud right now to be here in Newfoundland for Cornerbrook Pride.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Cornerbrook. I remember, stay fabulous. Well, I'm originally from Eastern Canada, all the way in a little small town called West St. Modeste, which is in Labrador. And so I wanted to go back to Cornerbrook to visit my family for a little bit because my mom was coming into Cornerbrook for a doctor's appointment. So we decided to time our trip around meeting her there. When I first left there, nigh on 26 years ago, there wasn't many gay events happening at all. So to see this beautiful inclusion of people, parents with their gay, lesbian, bisexual, trans kids being very, very proud and very open, having everyone feel like they're part of the community was a wonderful thing to see. They had events all during the week. We got to go to the parade that day, and then we went and hosted a karaoke event and a little drag show put on by me at the GSU backlot where everyone attended, and they loved it.
How many people were in the parade, do you think?
I would say easily over 100 people for sure. I think it's gotten bigger over the years. They're all loud, proud, fabulous, diverse, and wonderful people.
And the parade route, like where did this go?
It started at a lovely little park called Margaret Bowater Park, and it was about maybe a half-an-hour walk to another local garden right next to the big Cornerbrook sign. It was a lot of fun. There were lots of politicians there, local well-known celebrities, community advocates, and people were enjoying having a great time with their family and being amongst each other in this beautiful area. It was lovely to see. I didn't see any sort of backlash with anything, which was quite nice to see. They seemed very progressive with what they were doing, and people seemed very comfortable with themselves and showcasing how gay and wonderful they were.
Happy Pride, Cornerbrook!
I was very happy to bring my wonderful husband partner, Colin Clark, with me. And it was his idea that we rent an Airbnb so we can spend a little week with my mom, sister, and my niece, some of my lovely family.
Never seen him do this before.
Never.
Only in videos. And today I got to tape him while he got ready.
This is the first time they ever saw me actually get dressed up right in front of them and transform into Carlotta Girl.
For Outlook TV, this is Angus Pratt in Vancouver.
It's time for us to take another break now. Tea looks as cool as a cucumber, so maybe we should go find you one.
I prefer eggplants and fuzzy peaches.
Well, all right then. Welcome back. You're watching Outlook TV.
We're headed to the Vancouver Club for Aurora, a fundraiser for Friends for Life.
And the Vancouver Club? They waved the pride flag from the roof for the very first time.
This is Emperor Victor. We're on the garden patio of the Vancouver Club for Aurora, Vancouver Friends for Life annual fundraiser. Let's see what's happening.
So Aurora is the annual summer gala for the Vancouver Friends for Life Society. We gather a whole bunch of people together right here on the spectacular rooftop of the Vancouver Club, which for the first time in its 129-year history has a pride flag flying from the roof on the big flagpole. That has never happened before, so we're thrilled about that. And we're going to raise a whole boatload of money for Friends for Life. We will have some performances from a couple of well-known drag performers. We will have spotlight performances as well from some Vogue and ballroom dancers. We'll have gorgeous 50-50 boys going around selling 50-50 tickets. And beyond that, food, drinks, and a lot of community. So all of the money we raise today goes straight towards frontline services at Vancouver Friends for Life. We provide services for people living with life-interrupting illnesses, so that includes HIV, cancer, hepatitis C, MS, and a whole host of others. And that goes straight into the wellness services that our healthcare system doesn't provide, so we supplement their primary care. We're lucky we actually got to do this last year. We were the only one of the charities that really got a good gala last year. But it is amazing to have this sense of community and togetherness where everyone can just be together and have a wonderful time. Our auction is looking spectacular this year. We have a beautiful artwork from a Ukrainian artist, and we're actually going to take 50% of the proceeds of that and donate it to Rainbow Refugee in support of their efforts for those who are affected by the war in Ukraine right now. We have artwork by John Ferry. We have a diamond broker who has donated a bunch of diamonds, sunset yacht cruises. It's one heck of a great looking live auction. It's going to be so much fun.
This is Emperor Victor for Outlook TV at the Vancouver Club.
And now we're off to Halifax to meet some of the Pussycat dolls.
Yeah, they were there to teach some locals how to dance. Meow.
Hey kids, Auntie Debbie here, back in Halifax. Today we're going to be talking with some amazing entrepreneurs and the Pussycat dolls.
I should count my blessings that you're just that tight.
Originally, Unleashed started in 2007. We owned a dance studio that did pole dancing and burlesque in Dartmouth, and over the years we've done performing. Grew into two locations. We've teamed up with some other exciting businesses in the city, and we've just gone from there.
Watch Robin on TV like in high school.
Completely obsessed.
Yeah, so she used to do the next doll, the next search for the Pussycat doll, and
Girlicious.
the making of Girlicious.
Yeah.
And so we would watch her, and I'd be like, that's what I want to be. Like, I want to be a performer. And then when I joined Unleashed, like everything we did was like around the Pussycat dolls and Christina Aguilera, and like everything she like created and helped become mainstream, dance pop culture that we know. One day decided to just Instagram message her, and she ended up messaging us back being like, hey. So we sent her some stuff, and then we just kept the conversation going, and then eventually, I think a year later, we were like, let's bring her out here.
Let's do it.
She was so game. We did it, and here we are, round 2. She's back.
2, whip it, left, right, down, up, right,
Both of you are such strong supporters of the LGBT community. Is there a special connection?
I mean, there is. We want people to feel themselves. We want people to express themselves however they feel. So there's no limits, no restrictions, no whatever. Just however they want to express themselves. Love is love.
Just humans are human. I've grown up with a lot of people that like the same sex, and to me it's normal. It's like it is normal.
People are living their truth and living in love and expressing themselves.
Yeah,
That's what matters.
we're human. We're all human. We're all the same in that way. You know what I mean? And I'm so, I'm so happy when I see, man to man walking down the street holding hands, or woman to woman, or, trans, or whatever, everything. I love seeing like all the different types of people that are coming out and just being like, this is who I was meant to be. When we're all in that room, we're all one. And so that's why for the community, I think it's so important that, even if you're not a professional dancer, there's something about dance that really is a great connection.
It should light you up. Dance lights you up and set your soul on fire. And that's what every person should see, whether that's dance, whether that's singing, whether that's acting, whether that's paint, like whatever it is, whatever sets your soul on fire is what you should be doing.
Be who you are, be what you were born to be. And be out there, and that's what dancing does for you. Dancing really gives you that release and that empowerment.
Yeah, dance is for you and only for you. Like dance, everybody has their own personal relationship with dance.
There's like it's a language, dance has a personal language, and I always say it's the voice of the soul, because it's you speak dance through your soul because you're not speaking through your mouth. So we're really excited to bring all of that to Unleashed, and Brittany and Claire have been just
beyond
beautiful, amazing.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Outlook TV, but we'll be back before you can finish breaking that sweat.
And if you have an eggplant or a fuzzy peach, why don't you consider joining us by volunteering, or better yet, check us out on all our social media platforms.
What T means is check him out on all of the social media platforms. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Rebecca Wyman.
And my name is T.
Stay safe, Canada.